Now let's look at some of the most useful NumPy array methods. First, let's import NumPy as usual and create an array of several random integers. The first method I want to look at is reshape. It allows you to, reshape the array into any form that you want. For example, we can rearrange these numbers into a matrix with 3 rows and 5 columns, like so. We passed the number of rows that we want, we passed the number of columns that we want, and it automatically takes these numbers and arranges them into a matrix. We could also reshape it into a matrix with 5 rows and 3 columns, for example. The only thing you need to make sure is that the size of a new array equals the size of the old one. So in this case, 3 multiplied by 5 needs to equal 15. Otherwise, there will not be enough elements to fill in all the rows or all the columns. For example, if I change it to some different number, like 12, we will have an error, because we do not have enough elements in this array to fill such a large matrix. Let's switch it back to 3 by 5 and put it into a variable. If we want to find out the shape of the array, we simply run array.shape. As you can see, it matches the shape that we have set. 3 rows and 5 columns. We can also find out the number of dimensions that array has by using ndim. Because it is a matrix, it has 2 dimensions, horizontal and vertical, but if we would have 1-dimensional array, the number here would be 1. If we want to count all of the elements in the array regardless of the shape, we run array.size. In total we have 15 elements. Also, if you want to find out the data type in the array, you run dtype. Now we know that the data type is integer. One more useful method is .max. It returns the highest number in the array. Array.min will return the lowest number. If you want to find out the index of the maximal value, you run array.argmax. One more cool thing you can do is to calculate the sum of all the elements by running .sum. You can also calculate the sum of all the elements in each column or in each row. To do that, you pass an axis argument to this function. If you want to count the sum of all the vertical elements, you pass 0. Horizontal ones, you pass 1. So 1 is horizontal axis and 0 is vertical one. So this function will take all the elements in each of the columns, add them together and return the result over here. If we pass it 1, it will return an array of 3 numbers by summing up all the elements in each row. These are the basic methods I wanted to tell you about, and I'll see you in my next video.